From the land of Wilt and Kareem and Magic, it's Los Angeles, California and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams.
And Ed, when you think about greatness, you think about this franchise has 16 titles. That's the second highest number in the NBA, but they're making the right moves to hopefully get to 17 soon.
Let's see if this Lakers franchise can recapture the glory. We're ready to go in this one. Let's do it.
All right, let's do this.
Substitutions, San Antonio. Subbing in for the Lakers, number 7.
Patty Mills to Aldridge. Aldridge off the mark. Turned away by Aldridge.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Patty Mills to Rudy Gay. Scores from the post.
This has been quite the redemption story for LA. In the 2016-17 season, there seemed to be a rift between him and Spurs management. Had a very difficult time finding his way, wasn't used to being an anchor down low at the post position. But this is the brilliance of Greg Popovich. Sat him down, spoke to him man-to-man multiple times, and got LA to buy into something bigger than himself, which is the reason why he is one of the most dominant bigs in the league.
Patty Mills, down low Aldridge. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. Feed the big fella, point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
McGee's shot misses.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Los Angeles, they have it.
Here we go, my ball.
Looking to take this all the way. Inside, he scores.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Patty Mills to Aldridge. Able to convert inside.
LA has finally accepted that post position down low on the block. What I mean by that is when he first got to the Spurs, he had Tim Duncan, and also throughout his tenure, he's had Dwayne Dedmon, where he hasn't had to be that anchor. He is a mid-range assassin and also somebody that has an array of moves on the block. If you confront the post, potentially double the post, make him a passer, or if he's on the perimeter, force him to put the ball down on the ground, you might have a chance to stop the big man.
Mills in possession. The score 12-8. Patty Mills to Aldridge. From the painted area, won't go down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. The follow won't go either.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively. This is going to be a dogfight.
Aldridge to Patty Mills. Can't miss those. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
To Beasley. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Shot from the lane won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Josh Hart. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
These breakdowns happen because the team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Down low, Aldridge. Around the perimeter to Rudy Gay. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Rudy Gay. And that one out of bounds off a spur. Lakers ball. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Hart. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To Rudy Gay. Patty Mills. Down low, Aldridge. To Rudy Gay. For three. Rudy Gay up to the challenge. Hits the three.
Ugh, did you see the way the ball came off his hands? Not the best form in the world, but it is where it is. Count it. Maybe just don't count on it all the time.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Watch the back door. I got your backside. Watch the back door.
Rondo. His first effort off the mark. To Patty Mills. Second effort. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
To Josh Hart. No good. There you go. Way to stay with it.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Their shot, no good by Aldridge.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
San Antonio ball. Mills with a shot that won't go. Rondo with the basketball. Now down 6. Good. Off a spin.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Mills in possession. They lead it. 4-point game. Rejected by McGee.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Beasley. Michael Beasley with the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia. Substitutions, San Antonio.
To Gasol from long range. Knocks it down.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Almost. Unlucky bounce.
Defense. Defense. Let's go.
James into the front court. Down 5. James. To Stevenson. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. Gasol knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. LeBron with it up top. Counting down towards stuffs it down with authority. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds. With the agilities of a guard, he can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
James, add 2 points to the board.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Spurs in possession. To Gasol. Takes stock of the floor. Gasol. Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting.
Subbing in for the Spurs, number 22, Rudy Gay. Entering the game for the
DeRozan.
number 7.
Screen coming, screen coming. What's that cutter? What's that cutter? What's the cut? What's the cut?
To Murray. And a whistle.
Welcome to New Age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
DeJounte Murray. To Rudy Gay. DeJounte Murray. Fires the three. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Caldwell Pope. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To DeRozan.
Screen coming up, screen coming up.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and it's Kuzma able to clear the rebound. 4-3, and he buries it. Spurs will take the timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
Hey fans, have you seen the latest items in our silent auction? Have a look for yourself in the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
The assist from number 11.
Ball into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Big pick right there.
James. whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one, count it. Two for two on that trip. Gasol to Murray. To Rudy Gay. DeRozan. DeRozan with a shot, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Los Angeles has the basketball and the slam.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
To DeRozan. Down to Gay. Rudy Gay slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Deep right corner. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. To Rudy Gay. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Caldwell Pope. Has a look. Jumper's good.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Ball. Here comes the screen. The drive, right to the basket. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Won't go down. To Ball. James. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
San Antonio with the basketball. To DeRozan. It's Kuzma up to block the shot.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense
Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Murray into the front court. Down 6. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Inside, he scores.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
DeRozan with the basketball. Margins 8. To DeRozan. To Murray. Shot by Gasol, no good. to Caldwell Pope. He throws it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. DeRozan to Gasol. The pass set it all up.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Caldwell Pope down low for Kuzma. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Just like Linsanity in New York, Kuzmania took LA by storm his rookie year. There's no doubt he has crazy talent, but it's his heart that endears him to the fans and his teammates. Even though he was drafted late in the first round, Kyle Kuzma is the one.
Across the timeline comes James. His team leads it by 10. Count the basket inside.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's DeRozan controlling the offense. DeRozan with a shot off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. Nobody even close. Count the basket for Caldwell Pope.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
DeRozan with it. Trailing by 15. Screen coming. Big finish at the rim.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side on the help side, make sure you play in those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. James throws it up. Nice finish at the rim.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To Aldridge. And a throwdown. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. And finishes strong.
DeMar DeRozan is a beast. He's been an all-star 4 of the last 5 years, and he was a second-team All-NBA last year. But unfortunately, us as part of the media and the fans, we determine your legacy by you winning championships. He's still chasing me.
Count the basket at the rim. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
DeRozan with the basketball. Down by 15. Lakers at the controls right now. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws.
Oh, yeah, get your money, man. Shot the ball, shot the ball.
That Misses with 2 seconds to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando as we go from Jay to Jalen. It's Jalen Rose with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Lakers worked hard for their halftime lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Spurs would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game.
Game track. Fast break points.
Here's a team that might just be 1 or 2 adjustments away from what's needed to turn things around. They still have time to make up for a lackluster first half.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Spurs have it. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Probing the defense. To Murray. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
LeBron into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Ball to James. It goes down.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Gasol with a shot that won't fall. LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. The screen sets him up for 2.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
San Antonio ball. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Lakers come up with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
And throws it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
To James. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron. So the Spurs keep the basketball. Aldridge. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. It's James controlling the offense.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Aldridge. Rudy Gay. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Throws it down with the defender all over him.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Rudy Gay. To Murray. Aldridge, top of the key. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
James and strokes it. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Caldwell Pope to James.
You got him.
Down for McGee. And he finishes at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The assist from number 7.
Spurs in possession. DeJounte Murray. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
The assist from number 7.
Murray with the basketball. Down a bundle to Aldridge. And that one out of bounds off his spur. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Stepping in for San Antonio, number 18.
Oh, a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
To number 7. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Los Angeles Lakers are at the limit.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Down low, Aldridge. Rejected by McGee.
And it's not just about blocking shots, it's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Got it.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Trying to cash in, and he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number one, a hezi. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And look out. Big finish at the rim. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
The Lakers now hold the penalty.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan.
See the screen, see it.
Has a look. DeRozan with a shot that misses.
You know, as a shooter, you recognize that was good defense, but that's more on you than it is the defense. Challenge yourself to get the ball back and continue to be aggressive.
Inside, he scores.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Kyle Kuzma. Gets it in the left corner. Jumper's good.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
San Antonio with the basketball. Knocked loose. Gasol. And slams it down. Big finish for Aldridge. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Get down, half court, here come.
JaVale McGee. To Kyle Kuzma.
Let it fly.
Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Driving right to the basket. Aldridge somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Murray with it. His guys down big. DeJounte Murray. Stevenson to Josh Hart.
Hey, double screen.
Nothing going here on that drive. Hart. Second violation. DeRozan. Bellinelli, a shot, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Lakers have it. To Stevenson. Runner here, won't go. Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. And he stuffs it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Kyle Kuzma. To Josh Hart. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Los Angeles, they have it.
Double team.
To Josh Hart. Almost, and he's not getting the call. And finishes strong.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. For three, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Screen coming. Curling inside. Gasol up to block the shot.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now.
Into the game for San Antonio, number 22.
To Kyle Kuzma. James. Missed it.
Baby. Make that. Box.
Rudy Gay to Gasol.
Watch the pick. You see it.
DeRozan to Rudy Gay from long range. Rudy Gay up to the challenge. Hits the three.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
To James. Not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
And DeMar DeRozan, no one in his postal code, hits it for three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
The Lakers get the victory. They continue their unbeaten run. Red hot to start the season. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go. The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers put one in the win column with a solid performance. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Spurs didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Fish points.
The Los Angeles Lakers can confidently say it was the player of their substitutes that was a big reason, if not the biggest reason, for their success today. Tremendous job by the reserves to be impactful in this matchup.
player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's what's coming up for the Los Angeles Lakers. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose.